On this Arbor Day, volunteers trekked through Queenie Park to do their part to restore 80 acres of habitat. A year ago, this area was filled with groves of box elder trees and an understory of honeysuckle.
So what you see here today is tree planting.
Benefit is probably good exercise for kind of a heavy guy. The long-term benefits are probably going to be ecologically for plants and animals and the habitat and the beautification of our park systems.
Just kind of wiggle it around till you get all the way
When
down
it's all said and done, 10,000 trees will be planted in the Merrimack River watershed. It's a lot of work, especially when you consider there were already trees and vegetation here to begin with. But sometimes, letting nature take its course isn't the best idea.
The invasives that we have in the area, specifically the Asian bush honeysuckle, they really wipe out the understory in our woods.
With the dense groves of honeysuckle, there's nothing growing underneath. So every time it rains, you're moving a little bit of the soil into the waters and to the waterway systems.
So why is this a bad thing? Well, if invasive plants like honeysuckle are allowed to invade, trees can die. During rainfall, the leaves and bark of a tree retain large amounts of water, allowing some of it to evaporate and some to more slowly reach the ground. Tree roots also hold soil in place so water can be absorbed. All of this reduces water runoff carrying ground pollutants from flowing into our rivers and streams.
Sediment pollution is the #1 pollutant in the state of Missouri. It's not chemical or anything else, it's sediment pollution. So when the sediments enter the water, first of all, there's a discoloration. I mean, how many times have you driven over a creek or river after a hard rain and the creek is brown?
Sediment in the water affects a number of things. When fish lay their eggs on the bottom of the river or stream, they can be covered by the pollutants. Certain fish, like bass, need to see their prey in order to feed, and the discolored water makes that difficult. Sediment can also warm the temperature of the water, which creates change in the aquatics.
You do have a lot of runoff going right down into the creek here, so the sooner we can get these saplings established, the less problem we'll have with runoff and erosion going into the creek.
These saplings will protect Owl Creek, which flows into Grand Glaze Creek, which flows directly into the Merrimack.
It's, just kind of a domino effect. And also it protects some various ponds that we have in the park as well.
"10,000 trees may seem like a lot, but these saplings will take 10 to 20 years to mature, and the survival rate is low.
I've heard different numbers. The most negative I've heard is, only 10% of them make it. I've heard other people say, no, more like 20, but we can hope for more than that.
I had a couple hours available. I think replanting our environment is going to help us down the long run. I mean, they do provide oxygen. So, it's not Wi-Fi, but it's something that we all need.